The Ohio Spiders. So before I get in, this video is dedicated to my buddy Aaron, which I apologize if I got your name, but sure in this thing. So to be clear, I'm going to read what he says on Twitter. Since you James Gunn bots, you James Gunn buffonies, you James Gunn fucking it, just idiotic motherfuckers. I'm going to read his post that he says right here. It says, to be clear, I am a DC fan first. That has nothing to do with Snyder. That had nothing to do with James Gunn. It has happened that way. Or happened that WB has always owned the DC IP and know what I like and what I don't about films, entertainment, and DC. And also, just letting you know, he says this 1,000 times in his videos. He gives every DC, every Marvel project, anything, his own opinion. And by the way, he does not just post about DC. He also posts about Marvel and other stuff. So you James Gunn bots need to quit ice skating up fucking hill. Because y'all are nothing but a bunch of pansy, ignorant sons of bitches who have nothing to do better than their time to go all the way over to Twitter or X, whatever the fuck you want to call it, and hate this dude. Now, I'm going to read his tweet about this too. It just so happens Snyder and Nolan and the writers of the 4 years of the DC wrote something incredible stories that brought DC characters to life and took serious, which is true. What Zack Snyder was doing was what we wanted as DC fans with the Snyder Cut, with Zack Snyder, Man of Steel, Batman v Superman. Which, if you guys watch the director's cut of Batman v Superman, it is one of the greatest cuts I've ever seen. I don't know what y'all's deal is always coming in and attacking him. Y'all don't know nothing about this man. Y'all just attack him because he's not a James Gunn's fan. He's told y'all this multiple times, including the writers from Lanterns, which I'm going to get into that in this video. Another thing, all you junky motherfuckers who do nothing but except attack this man, and I'm talking about Aaron Fisher here, y'all have done nothing except run y'all's motherfucking mouths. That is how all y'all have done. Not to mention, I'll have to read the tweet here, has also AI'd his voice, which I don't know what the hell has gotten into y'all, but um, it's ridiculous. But anyway, but let me go to his thing. All right, anyway, sorry about that. It says the studio had other plans that backstabbed all of those fans that the Gunn or that the universe and those stories and brought Gunn to take over DC. Which first things first, when I heard about the news, I was thinking, all right, well, let's see what Gunn can do. I want to see what he can do. Until I found out, and I know this motherfucker lied about it. By the way, not talking about Aaron Fisher here. I'm talking about James Gunn because he's been caught lying multiple times. Also, if y'all was wondering, that thud, that was my cat Tiny. She just hopped in my lap right now. She's just looking around. But anyway, James Gunn did fire Henry Cavill as Superman. There's fucking evident proof. There is proof that he's done all this. But anyway, what my buddy Aaron has also wrote, he said Gunn is for 15-year-olds. He writes like a I'm just gonna spell it out. DEGENRATE. Which, sorry guys, I'm terrible at trying to speak and put my words in together. And it shows that everything he does is completely disrespect to DC, which is true. And I don't care if WB takes this fucking video down. The truth is, yes, they have. They disrespected Hal Jordan. They made him a complete fucking racist in the first episodes of Lanterns, which I'm not going to be watching. I think that show was utterly fucking retarded. And honestly, it was stupid. The shit was so dumb. And the fucking writers and the people who knew who was writing this fucking shit said, oh, it's okay. Let's go ahead and kill off Hal Jordan's Green Lantern when you know that's going to piss off the fans, and that's what we didn't want. First things first, nobody wants a Jimmy Olsen show. Nobody wants a fucking Gorilla Grodd show. Like, first of all, y'all don't even got the Flash in the DCU. You don't got fucking Batman in the DCU because James Gunn is crying like a little bitch over Matt Reeves making the Batman Part 2, which I do think Clayface needs to be in the Matt Reeves verse. It's completely, utterly, like, after I found out that it's going to be part of the Gunn verse, I'm like, nope, I ain't watching this. I was first interested in watching Clayface to see what it was about, because, you know, I don't know a lot about DC, and I'll admit, I don't. I'm a huge Marvel fanatic, and, you know, and that's my thing. And I love Marvel. I also love DC. Now, do I know a lot about it? No, I don't. I wish I would know more. But, you know, it's just what James Gunn has done to the brand is completely, utterly disrespectful. Not to mention his wife, who was also in Peacemaker and the other shows that in movies and stuff that they did. He's got his wife fucking all the DC characters. They were gonna do it in Peacemaker season 2 and all that. But anyway, back to what I was saying. I don't know what the hell has gotten into you fucking trolls and shit about always attacking Aaron Fisher and shit. But first of all, don't be stepping up to the plate with him. First of all, you will get your shit shut down so fucking quickly to the point where you're like, oh, well, I should have not fucked with him. Yeah, you should have not. Because all you fucking James Gunn fans do is run your fucking mouth saying, well, DC's so back. DC is this. You know, it was better when Superman came out. First of all, there's even a video of the courts and people admitting that who work for WB said that Superman was a huge failure. It only got, I think, like a week in movie theaters to where it didn't even last long. And it was shit. First of all, I don't agree the whole, you know, Kal-El coming to Earth to slave humanity. First of all, that's not what Superman is about. Superman was not here to enslave humanity. He was here to be Earth's champion. Because that's why Jor-El and, you know, his mother sent him to Earth. Because one, Krypton was dying. And two, they knew that Kal-El was going to be its people. Even like Russell Crowe said as Jor-El, you could be the bridge between two peoples. Which is why I like the way Zack Snyder did you know, those movies. Like, you know, he did those movies right. He actually respected the source materials. But no, all y'all fucking people wanted to bitch, moan, cry, complain, and everything, and all that, because y'all don't got nothing better to do with y'all time. And then now y'all are sitting here getting mad because Supergirl failed at the fucking box office. And it did. It was completely shit. And y'all are still defending Lanterns, which y'all have disrespected the fucking Jon Stewart character and the Hal Jordan character. Like, dude, who fucks a grandma in a show? Like, that's horrible. Yeah, I was on mute, but hold on.